Have you ever tried to render text in a game only to find it looks completely wrong? It's frustrating, isn't it? If you faced issues with Devanagari text rendering in PyGame, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to tackle this problem together. I understand how annoying it can be when your carefully crafted text doesn't display as expected. You're not alone in this. Many developers encounter similar issues when working with different languages and fonts. Let's dive into the specific situation at hand. One user recently asked about rendering the Devanagari string Kojikord in PyGame. They noticed that while it looks fine in their editor and browser, it renders incorrectly in PyGame. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's going on here? The issue seems to stem from how PyGame handles text rendering, particularly with complex scripts like Devanagari. Unlike browsers or text editors, PyGame may not properly manage the placement of vowel signs and consonants, leading to jumbled text. And stick around. By the end of this video, I'll share a workaround that could save you a lot of headaches when dealing with text rendering in PyGame. To address the rendering issue in PyGame, the user should first ensure that they are using a font that supports complex scripts. The user mentioned using the Free Sans font, which is a good choice. However, they may want to try other fonts that are specifically designed for Devanagari script. Next, the user should consider using a library that handles text shaping for complex scripts. Libraries like Harfbuzz can help with this. The user can integrate Harfbuzz with PyGame to improve text rendering. After setting up the text shaping library, the user should modify their rendering code. Instead of rendering the text directly, they will first shape the text using Harfbuzz and then render the shaped text in PyGame. Finally, the user should test the new implementation to ensure that the Devanagari text renders correctly. They can do this by running their PyGame application and checking the output. Fun fact, did you know that the Devanagari script is used for several languages, including Hindi and Sanskrit? It's a beautiful script, but it can be tricky to render correctly in programming. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. One user points out that the issue may stem from SDLTTF, the component responsible for rendering text in PyGame. They note that while their IDE displays the Devanagari text correctly, SDLTTF does not. They are still searching for a solution to this rendering problem. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. One user shared an alternative workaround for rendering Devanagari text in PyGame. They created a ScriptView plugin that takes a file name and text as inputs. This plugin writes the text and saves it as a PNG file using GIMP. Then their program loads this PNG and blits it directly onto the PyGame surface. Here's a pro tip. Always test your text rendering in the environment where it will be displayed. This can save you from unexpected surprises later on. And there you have it. With the right tools and techniques, you can overcome text rendering issues in PyGame. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't forget to share your own experiences in the comments.